edit. Public, Dunzo, save. I've already thrown out the tweet. I already did that. Alright. Alright, here we are. We're back. We are back with things and stuff. I've got the topics again, and we will talk about them. Because actually that fun last week was very fun. I enjoyed that. And people seem to have enjoyed it as well. So here we are again. And if it goes more this way, I guess we might just do this every week. Who knows? Who knows? Let me just get all these windows in order. Because right now, they are not in order. In fact, they are not here at all. There they are. Hello, chat. How we doing today? Late and gay? What? I mean, I guess I'm technically a little late. I guess I'm a little late. Fine, I'll admit it. I had to sort out all these links that I had prepared. So I would say I'm sorry, but that would be a lie because it's all preparation, and that's fine. So yeah, late in Platoon, you mean? Right. Have yet to watch Lanterns episode 2. The anniversary was so long that I only have time to actually watch it in time for B-Sub. When does he stream that? I feel like I miss that like every time. Metal Mondays are officially a thing now. I mean, they might as well be a thing. I mean, there's gonna be topics every week, I imagine. I just can yap about a little bit. Or a lot. Depends on what I want to do. So it's 11:15 p.m. for both of us, Metal. Oh, so it's essentially mostly when I go offline on my stream and head to bed to wind down so I can actually get sleep. That makes a lot of sense that I pretty much never see that stream live. We name these Monday streams. I don't know. Like in my folders on my PC, I've just called the folder Reacto Slop. Because that name made me laugh. I don't even know how I came up with it. Mootle Mondays. I mean, Mootle Mondays would be an easy one, right? I don't know why. The folder I created to put my thumbnails and stuff like that, I just called it Reacto Slop. Like, almost like rando rants, but it's just Reacto Slop. Because we actually used to start at 10 p.m., but they moved it over tomorrow and they just never changed it back. It's probably those darn time zones again. These originally because of time zone. Yeah, that makes sense. I know all about that stuff. Oh, Bangle songs, just another Mootle Monday. Yeah. You're forgiven. Now tell me about video games. Oh, we shall talk about video games and lanterns. I mean, the bulk thing is probably just going to be the whole GTA leak thing, which has been going fucking crazy over the last week, obviously. But hey, I hope everyone enjoyed the anniversary. I had a lot of fun popping on for, I don't even know how long I was on. I think I had like 7 and 8 hours in the parts I was in or something. I'm not sure. I need to check efab.me. But I was prepared to be there for all of the last parts, but obviously they did that solo. Well, I guess with 4 people, saying goodbye to Rags. Very sad, of course. That sucks. Hope everything's going well for him, whatever he has to figure out. And obviously doing the whole plushie care package battle pass thing. I thought it was very cool. I enjoyed that. I didn't know they were cooking up that stuff. Like I was aware of the World at War thing because we talked about this to use that for something in the future, and I guess they put it in there. I wasn't aware they were cooking up some crazy battle pass thing like this. So yeah, the ENIFET means European now. They got rid of the Americans. Oh, I mean, they still have the Australian, right? They kept Moodle in the dark, how rude. I know, right? It's like I'm not even a host. Oh wait, I'm not. That's probably why. But yeah, I think it was a very good EFAB anniversary. A lot of fun. when I was on, and I actually finished all the content I have for Grim Dawn while I was on. I was just kind of grinding on the side while I was just yapping with the lads, and yeah, maybe I have to buy that new add-on after all at some point. But I'm good with this game for now. It was pretty fun. Can be host if you put on your dog costume. Ah, yeah, the one that I have in my closet, of course. I'm finally finishing Bad Women. I still need to watch those last two episodes because I was asleep when they dropped the first one, and I was just I was taking a shower when they dropped the second one. So I probably just watched those over the week. I don't even know what happens in those episodes anymore. It's been so long. Will you guys do a season 3? I don't know, actually. I do not know. I mean, we've got so much cooked up in the background already. And there's probably more to come. I don't know if we decided to even do season 3, because I do remember it wasn't even remotely as funny without Kate Kane. So I wouldn't be surprised if Mauler decided to not record those again. I do remember they weren't nearly as entertaining. Mauler said no to season 3, but okay, well, there you have it. I wasn't sure if he decided to do or do not do that. Hey, well, what's up? Australia isn't real. That's also true, of course. Remember, pre-ordering GTA 6 makes you sign up for GTA Plus auto sub at $8 a month. That's a good point. Before we even go into the topics, don't pre-order it. It's not gonna be a shortage. I don't think you get an early entry. So even if you want to stream it to like your audience or something, it's not gonna be worth it. What I did pre-order is actually E-Day, because I very much enjoyed the beta we played on the Forge. I think that was very, very fun. And I wanted to stream the campaign as well, so I actually bought the Big Boy edition on Steam. So I'll be streaming that as soon as that's available. So that's fun. Imagine no pre-order in Deluxe, I mean Ultimate. The dialogue sounded grumbo. I mean, beta. I don't know. Morning from America. Hello. Season 3 is like a mythical comedy arc. The mythical comedy arc. It's so funny. Mauler was talking about that on that last part that we're doing, and I wrote in chat, "Oh shit! I thought that comedy arc was already out." Funny times. Pop that with the $10. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Good to see the Gorman survive the anniversary. I'm glad we didn't lose our Lord of Ring. No, I'm here like an STD. I'm never going away. I'm like herpes. I'm just fucking everywhere, dude. I'm in the background scheming. Platoon was dying at the end of the stream. Dude, he was losing his voice and everything. It's so funny. That was his first 24-hour stream he had to do with them, right? Or did he have to do the other one? It's kind of funny. I was kind of prepared to do the full 24 hours. I don't know. I wasn't remotely tired when I left for the first time. I was just kind of swapping out because Weekend Warrior needed a spot, and I was on there for a couple of hours already. And I was like, oh well, if I'm going out, I might as well just head to bed and get some rest and be back in the morning for the dead hours when everyone else is leaving. But yeah, I think I actually could have pulled off the full 24 hours. I was like not tired at all. I was up until like 5 a.m. anyway. And then I got back up at 10 or something my time. So I didn't even sleep that much. The stream ages voice by almost 20 years. Yeah, absolutely. Hey Strata, what's up, man? Not my hacking GTA leagues. Well, I'm going to say before we even get in there, I'm not going to show any of the leaks. I don't have any tabs that have the leaks because Rockstar is on his way to, well, they're going a bit scored. They're going actually kind of insane to like a worrying degree, which we will get into, of course. So yeah, there's not going to be any footage of anything. It's funny because I was catching catching up with links while I was putting them in the window. And I think there was there was one account that was like straight up banned already, and another one where the footage was not even there anymore. Which I would have gotten rid of that anyway, because I'm not showing any of the fucking not showing any of the footage, of course, unless I want my channel to be deleted. Rockstar lawyers are in chat giving Nintendo a run for their money. Yeah, I'm gonna ruin everything for them, obviously. Guess what the leaks don't, like, people wouldn't buy a game because of a leak. Not sure if people are pissed. I mean, it's gonna be this is like pretty easy takeaway. This is not gonna hinder their sales, I don't think. Not a lot. Metal Take cover. The Pinkertons are coming. Oh no. Oh no. What's this? But yeah. Phone stuff. Writing GTA 6 under your floorboards, aren't you? Gonna try to cover it so we're just talking about it. I don't think so. I checked on YouTube and there's tons of coverage about it. Like I think even like Mudahar is talking about it. And he's like a pretty big channel. If his stuff is staying up, I think we're fine. I think people mostly have problems on Twitter, from what I understand. But yeah, they're going very, very crazy with everything there. Oh, Critical also covered it. Yeah, there you go. And I think Critical, and I was about to say I think Critical Drinker also covered it. I mean, Moist Critical, of course. And I think I saw Drinker put out like a 5 or 6 minute video a couple of days ago. I think 2 days ago or something. Where he briefly talks about it. House of Us 2 leaks probably made a dip in initial sales to what it could have been. Interesting, huh? Drinker's video still up, yeah. I mean, if big channels like this talk about it and it's still up, I think it's not a problem. Even the game is released by the hackers. Not a lot of more people are aware of that. And anyways, absolutely, yeah, 100% true. You can talk about the leaks, you just can't show them until, unlike The Last of Us 2. Yeah, I mean, I obviously never would have shown any of the footage. I mean, if you upload them on Twitter and you get bans, like, yeah, of course. Well, not banned. They probably just gonna copyright strike it and take those down. But there's like things that people are getting like straight up banned for this. Assuming the leaks aren't a PR thing. Remember, last week's were way worse. Rockstar's going insane on the lawsuits. I don't think it's a PR thing. I'd be very surprised. But hey, before we get into this, there's one small thing that is newsworthy, I guess. You might remember they're doing a God of War show, and the initial actor for it had like a massive injury, so he couldn't actually film anything anymore, and they had to recast, and they recast Batista. Holy shit, I forgot how bright that is. Sorry for everyone who is currently sitting in the dark. I have the lights on, and that's very bright. So yeah, Batista is confirmed as the new God of War. Yeah, the other one tore his bicep. Something Hurst, right? I forgot his name. Sorry. Ryan Hurst. Yeah, there you go. It says Ryan Hurst. Yeah, I mean, Batista, let's see what he can do, I guess. He's not as buff anymore, so I wonder if he has to put on a bit of muscle again, because he's been slimming down quite a bit. Like, he's still in good shape, of course, but I think he has to probably bulk up a little more, unless he already did, and I haven't seen, like, a recent picture of him or whatever. But I think he can pull it off. He's not awful at that stuff. But yeah, I mean, could have been much worse pick, I think. I think I'm fine with this. And that's pretty much it. They recast him, and I think they're also recasting the boy, which I don't even know who was doing that initially. But yeah, I don't know. He's like 15 needs that TRT. He really does, right? He's definitely older than Ryan Hurst, yeah. This feels dangerous to me. He's almost 60. Wow, ageism in my chat. How dare you? But yeah, see what he can do. I think he can pull it off. I'm still just worried what they do with the show in general. If they switch things around, fuck shit up. I don't know. I don't know. It's an Amazon show, from what I remember. So still having the people sus face on. I still have my people sus face on with all that stuff. But yeah, obviously we shall see how that goes. But yeah, that's like a little intro thingy here. But we got a lot of GTA stuff here that's been going on. I guess to like give like a little, not feedback, what's the word I'm looking for? Callback summary of what's been going on. So GTA is about to release in like a month or two. I think it's two months and something. Doesn't really matter. They haven't shown a lot of anything really. No trailers, no footage, very little promo material, and they essentially said, "Yep, there's going to be an extended look after you've seen this initial trailer. It's going to be 30 minutes. If you want to see it directly, as soon as possible, we're going to put it on fucking Netflix. And after that's done, then you get to watch it on YouTube, which is interesting. They're already they're already fucking monetizing the shit out of this. So Netflix probably paid like a shit ton for that being an official thing on there, like an exclusive thing on their platform before they even get to show it to the full public, which I don't know how much this is gonna matter in the long run. I mean, they're still gonna see, like, there's still gonna be a lot of people watching on YouTube after this. It's just one more thing where it's like, oh, after all the GTA Online that you got all this money from, you're also now putting the trailer, an extended look on Netflix, which you have to subscribe for to be able to watch. And I'm aware a lot of people do have Netflix, myself included. But it's a bit weird to block your extended look behind a subscription service that you have to pay for. You're paywalling your trailer essentially. That's a bit weird. But hey, it's GTA 6. It's Rockstar. They can probably get away with it, and there's probably going to be a bunch of people who signed up exclusively for that. I would be very interested to see how many people actually did do that. But yeah, interesting start. On top of this, obviously Sony is like, no more physical copies for you, which includes GTA 6, which starts at, what was it? 80 euros for me, the standard version, which, funny, physical code in box. Yeah, physical cops and code in box. Yep, physical. That's definitely physical. You get a physical box and no game with it. So yeah, standard version is $80, and then you have the $100 or euro version, which has all the content. Because if I'd like to remind you, there's a lot of shops and in-game things locked behind the Ultimate Edition. Mod shops, vehicles, safe houses, like styles, like physical shops in the game you just cannot enter when you don't get this. So you essentially get the full game only with the Ultimate Edition, which is insane. So yeah, people were all like, "Oh, that's a bit rude. We don't like that very much, obviously." And then digital only, nothing comes back to the consumer for this. It's not getting cheaper for us, is essentially the thing. They get rid of all their production of physical discs for video games, and you don't get to pay any less for it. So isn't that nice? And apparently recently, in recent weeks, or at least last week, Sony has been sending out emails updating, reminding people of their PlayStation terms. And apparently the short version is, you don't own your digital games, you rent a license. If an account is closed or banned, your games are gone, even paid ones. PlayStation can record your chats, clips, IP address, clips you share they can sell and put ads on, and you get no cut. Their liability is kept at £100. Okay, it's pounds here. It's probably going to be €100 for me. This means if Sony screws something up, it costs you money. The most they'll pay you back is £100, no matter how much you actually lost. That's like, cool. Thanks, Sony. That's very cool. That's awesome. Thank you. I'm waiting for that German version of that email to come out still. I had I lost the other link. There was like a full thing on there. But yeah, it's very like a 50-page thing that's like a updated terms of service, stuff like that. So essentially they're now telling you, yep, you ain't owning nothing. Get fucking banned. So that's awesome. So people are, of course, a bit mad with everything that Sony's been doing around. I think currently even like they have like the Sony blackout going on where they're not online, like on their PlayStation account, or don't have their PlayStation running, which to me is like a little funny because my PlayStation most of the year is not even connected to to my outlet to get electricity. It's literally just in my fucking cupboard over there and just gathering dust until I need to get it out to play that Wolverine game. And then about a week ago, maybe a little bit longer, something happened. Something big happened. Someone on the internet said, hey, I actually have a working copy of this video game. Here's some clips, which I'm obviously not going to show any of. They call him the leaker, like a leak, like a leak, L-E-E-K-E-R. And everyone's like, oh, that's fake. That's obviously fake. Like, this doesn't look very good. And he just keeps doing things. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then at some point, they pull out a clip. I say he. It's not even, people are not even sure if it's just one person or multiple people. And he puts out some gameplay where he shoots Leak on a wall with a gun, which pretty much confirmed that, hey, he does have some kind of copy. And Rockstar was not happy. Not happy at all. I mean, I guess before I even go further into this, what you see online mostly is like, there's the one side who says, boo, fuck that leaker, that's criminal stuff, blah, 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 I hope this all dies. And you have the, no, it's all fine, he's fighting for the people, they're fighting for the people. It's like, I'm doing this not for the money or whatever, he's like, privacy, wow, yeah, I love that. And I'm here and just thinking like, man, this is all very interesting to me, but I think we gotta be a bit careful here on both sides. On one hand, I cannot deny that I find this incredibly funny that Rockstar got hacked and now this shit is leaking because they haven't showed anything at all. And now this one guy somehow got a hand on this copy and is showing this online, and he's, essentially fucking them over. But on the other hand, it's like, he's promoting his fucking cryptocurrency, his meme coin on there. I was like, I don't think this is only for the people. There's some payday things in his that he wants for his pocket. And people are gonna say, "Well, he burned like 1 million of his cryptocurrency, like Def coins," which honestly I don't even know what that means. I have no fucking clue about crypto at all. I'm just saying, you probably want to be careful if some guy starts leaking shit, puts stuff over the gameplay that has like his cryptocurrency. But yeah, it's I think there's like worrying things happening on both sides. Obviously, there's the whole thing that people are actually giving that guy money, which I'm like, I don't know why I would do that, honestly. Like, have we learned nothing about this whole scam thing? Like, I'm not even saying it is a scam. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I don't know how I can look into this. I'm not a coffeezilla who knows all about this crypto stuff or whatever. Um, but just as a matter of fact that some big company is getting a bit fucked over for once, while it's fucking everybody else over, I find that funny. I find that a little cathartic, if you will. It's like, oh yeah, please, Rockstar needs that money. Oh, I got some tweets here that make excuses and shit like this. There's some actual like bootlickers out there where I'm just like, Jesus Christ, you guys need to fucking chill the fuck out with your defenses of Rockstar. Hey, what's up, Swallow? How you doing? So yeah, obviously, all I'm saying is be careful with all of this. If someone promotes their crypto out there, I don't really care if they burn some of it, limit supply, blah blah blah. Apparently, you already made like a shit ton. And also, there are versions out there apparently of the game. I don't know where you can get them. If I would know, I wouldn't tell you, obviously. If you stumble upon one of those, don't fucking touch them. There's like a 98% chance that it's just a Trojan in there, and it's gonna annihilate your computer and possibly your bank account. If you're into cybersecurity and stuff like that, and you can do like a virtual machine and have it isolated from everything else, that's probably like the only way you should probably look at that thing. But overall, no touchy. do not touch it at all. It's gonna give you a lot of problems. It's not that hard to make a sandbox. Oh, I know. I'm just saying a lot of people don't know how to do that, and they just like, ooh, GTA 6 for my computer, awesome. Click, and my bank account is empty. So don't do that. Do not do that. So yeah, it's risky. So don't do it. I wouldn't touch it at all. The guy with the investigations. Oh yeah, Vlad, that guy. That guy made me laugh, and I think he got community noted as well. Moodle is splooging us with unsolicited IT wisdom. It's just general cybersecurity wisdom. It's like, you find something online that looks a bit sketchy and that should be out already, you probably shouldn't touch it. It's just free GTA 6, bro. Open the box. I don't know anything about this. What leaked? Gameplay leaked. Stuff from the Netflix thing leaked. And I think, like, I don't know if they have leaked some endings. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is, I find it funny that it's happened to Rockstar and Sony after everything that's been going on. But I'm also like, from what I understand, the guy is like, hey, if my crypto is that amount of worth, I'm gonna show you the next thing, and apparently he's getting money for it. So I'm not a fan of that, obviously, because in the end he still got this copy somewhere illegally. Like, that's just a fact. That's just, he didn't get it legally. Of course, there was like a leaker somewhere, because I think they outsourced a shit ton of stuff to like other countries that are probably not that secure. You know what I mean? So I think they like that. I think what's been said online, there's like a lot of what is it like Indian third party contractors or Chinese contractors and stuff like that. And they I think they think this might be it came somewhere from there. Yeah, Rockstar India. Oh wait, is it actually like Rockstar India, or is it just third party people from India that Rockstar hired? That's something I couldn't really figure out. Work on Games actually tried to talk people into buying leagues because they get paid so little. That is rough. Oh, it's confirmed Rockstar India. Okay, I didn't see that. That's good to know. Cheers, chat. Metal is hurting my investment with this video. Someone call up Noah the Otter. I'm gonna be on Griftly Bears, guys. Muda just ordered a Porsche. Hell yeah, dude. I'm just gonna put it in front of my window and don't drive it because I don't have a license. I'm a Darwinist when it comes to cybersecurity. If you're dumb enough to click on random links or put your life savings into NFTs, you get what you deserve. I kind of agree. It's funny because I don't think I ever had any virus on my PC, but I've seen other friends have that problem and things fucking up. And I was like, oh, you did click a funky link, didn't you? You definitely did click a funky link. Oh, you little grifter, Metal. You trying to grift me? Yes, give me your money. Don't want money. There was some super chats here. Let me read them. Mr. Eon with the £10. Thank you very much. Some fleams for the game streams with the lads. Thank you very much. Beacon Big Walk had me in stitches. Crease Love echoes in the distance. Yeah, that's always good fun. There's not going to be a big walk this week because I've been called to the EFAP mines. Me and Random have been. So we have to move that to not next week, the week after, because of Kree's work cycle. We can only do it like every 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm just saying there's no gaming stream this Wednesday, but there will be another one in 2 weeks. But I think Kree is going to do a stream with Wolfie. So you're probably going to get a stream either way. No, I'm just not going to be in there. The Fab calls. Even Seems with 5, thank you very much. He's hoping the current gaming industry collapses on the weight of its own incompetence and greed, and something better rises from the ashes. You can only hope that something flamed. Something flames up. I mean, this should be some kind of thing where they're like, ooh, maybe we can't push that hard. Like, it's always good when there's some kind of pushback. I'm not sure if I completely agree with the way this leaker is going about it with the whole cryptocurrency and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. I guess the way I talk about it, I'm obviously not. So, yeah. But I do hope there's going to be some kind of bubble that pops, because this is kind of unsustainable for normal people. I'm lucky enough that I get to stream some things and I get to play those games and stream them for you guys, and then we can see how good or bad they are together. Which, by the way, there's going to be a shit ton of streams the next like 4 or 5 weeks. We got like, I'm going to go through Halo 2 Legendary. There's going to be Onimusha, Wolverine, Silent Hill Townfall, and then E-Day. And I'll have to, pretty much all of them I have to finish in a pretty short amount of time because we're covering them on Forges. So, yeah, good stuff. Since I'm Theo's agent, I'm going to be your agent, so you get decent money for playing bad games, but I get a cut. You don't just get to decide that. That's not happening. That's not happening, Schwoll. You stop that. It's only 14 years old, but the current industry couldn't make another Dishonored, yeah. Don't forget Darkwood too. I'm gonna do that in I think that's gonna be my spooky ween game. Suffering is much appreciated, Metal, thanks. You got it. Blank Face with the 14 Zar. Griftly money for the Griftly Bootle. Hooray, thank you. Did you like Silent Hill F? No. I like some of the themes they were going for. The unfortunate truth is the game itself is rather fucking boring and a chore to get through, and the most interesting stuff happens in your 3rd and 4th playthrough, essentially. It's a bit lame. There's stuff in there that I enjoy, but overall, I'm not a fan. We have a fortune that you should check it out. And Slumber with the 5, thank you. Are you being the best cream of the pie you can be today? Dude, when Morris said that before he showed that meme video, I thought he was just doing Macho Man Randy Savage meme. Because I think when he said it, I just said, ooh, yeah, right after. That's not what he was going for at all. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Ba, 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 ba. So, yeah. But yeah, that's essentially the thing that has been going on there. And I just have a couple of links here. So obviously, on one hand, you have like all the people who are like, yeah, fuck Rockstar, fuck this, blah 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 blah, which I totally get. Obviously, I think some of the people would be a bit more, critical about the way this has been going on, because I don't really. Again, I think it's a bit sus, if you will, that there's like cryptocurrency backing, not backing it, but he's demanding it. And then depending on how much he gets out of it, he leaks more and more and more. And I think there's been like 10 leaks by now, and there's more on the way. I guess we can talk about the leaks. Like they shown some driving. They showed a bunch of shooting. There's like a refueling system apparently. What else was there? There was a couple of cutscenes where they were kind of cheeky about the things like, oh, I used VPNs and I can't do this, yada yada yada. Which like basketball. There's like a little basketball. There was like a flying thing in nighttime. Yeah, and the thing is, I've seen those leaks. And I was like, I mean, this looks like graphically, this looks rather nice. But I think it's pretty much confirmed now that it's going to be running on like 30 FPS, which I'm obviously not a fan of. We don't get any multiplayer at the start, which I know this hasn't been those didn't exist with the other games when they came out, but we had like 15 years or something like that, like, and a shit ton of money they pumped in this fucking game. Where you just think like, man, maybe not. Maybe you should have that in here at this time. Not even 60. Yeah, I think that even before the leaks, people were saying it's like, yeah, it's pretty unlikely it's gonna run on 60 FPS. I mean, if they show the actual footage and it's gonna be 60, I mean, I'll be happy for it. But the thing is, I have like a normal PS5. I don't have a PS5 Pro or anything. I have a PS5 with a disc drive. Ah, how funny that I got the one with the disc drive. What a fucking waste of my money. I don't think I'm going to be playing this on 60 FPS, even if it has one. 60 FPS in this economy? Yeah. Runs at 60 on the PS5. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. It will be sub 30 FPS. Probably, yeah. Probably. How the game has developed from 2022 development leaks. I would like to play it, but fuck for that. No, for 100. Yeah, it's a steep price, obviously. But where I was going with this, like, I've seen this, like, yeah, this looks good. It's probably gonna be pretty fucking fun to play. I don't know how good the story or anything is gonna be. But for the amount of money they've put in and everything, it's like, this just looks like a nicer looking GTA 5, essentially. You know? Which I wouldn't have a problem with if this wouldn't have been a fucking 15-year development cycle where they haven't shown fucking anything. Like, I just wonder what they have to offer on top of just another GTA experience. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've seen a lot of things where it's like this, like Red Dead Redemption 2 mechanics in there. Which, by the way, I never played Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's been since release, since I played Red Dead Redemption 1. Maybe I need to do like a Red Dead arc on stream one day. Whatever. it's going to be pretty good. I assume it's going to be pretty good. I mean, it's always going to be fun to go around. I wish it would be on PC and I could play online with my friends immediately. I just would be fun. The thing is, like from what I've seen, I would just like, oh yeah, this looks like GTA. If I wouldn't be doing this online thing here, where I talk about stuff and keep in touch with media and stuff like that, I would just wait for the PC release in, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 years, and the co-op, so I can actually play it with people, you know. But obviously, like for research use and whatever, I'm definitely I'll be playing it. Um, I don't know. It's I'm not impressed, is what I'm saying. Like this doesn't blow me away. But we shall see. I think the when is the Netflix thingy? Is it on the 27th? Hold up. GTA 6 Netflix release date. Yeah, 27th. So that's Friday? Thursday. I mean, I'll be checking it out for sure. I think I'm planning to stream that day anyway, so maybe I'll stream like right after or something, and I can yap about it while I play more Halo or something. Um, yeah, so it's gonna be interesting, and it's gonna be interesting to see how many of the leaks were in the Netflix trailer, or well, I should say, how many of the leaks were from the Netflix trailer. Should fire up a stream the day of release and play the original GTA from 1997 as a troll. Right. I played GTA 2 a shit ton as a child with friendos. I vividly remember it has a dedicated burp and fart button, which was the peak of comedy back in the day for me. Still kind of is, I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. So yeah, obviously a lot of people are happy about this, and a lot of people are not happy about this. And I got like a couple of things here. We got some excuses. We got the classic. I think the developers worked on GTA 6 will take a huge toll from these leaks that happened. Why? Not only could they face crunch, they've already been crunching for months, I'm pretty sure. I think that we're past that. During late stages of development before the game releases, again, this is going to happen one way or another. I think they said not too long ago the game is not finished yet. It's not gold yet. So this is already happening. I don't think the leaks are going to change anything about that. The ongoing investigative work that Rockstar and Take-Two are currently doing hunt down the leaker affect their personal lives too. That part is actually true. And this is a bigger thing with what Rockstar is doing right now. Where's the other thing? Sorry, I'm looking for a tab right now. Shit, I fucked up. Chat, I fucked up. I might have missed it. No. God damn it. Oh, there it is. Take-Two has granted subpoena legal permission. Yeah, so this is like the hunt down thing. Sorry, this was supposed to be in this other thing here. I think I misgrouped that. Sorry about that. Only episode 2. I'm still figuring this out as I go. Yeah, hunt down the leaker, affect their personal lives too. If this leak happened internally, which is the most likely scenario, every employee that is or was working on GTA 6 could have all their records, personal lives, and measures investigated to track down the leak. Yes, and it's not gonna stop there, because what happened is Take-Two has been granted subpoena legal permission to demand user data from Discord to assist in tracking down the GTA 6 leaker. Take-Two also secured subpoena for Microsoft, with Xbox confirming to actively partner with Take-Two and Rockstar 2 in defending their intellectual property. Excuse me? They already have the permission. How did this happen so fast? Why is this... Why? And why are they getting to look at fucking Discord entries and Xbox shit? No, I have the investigator guy. That's his own group right there. This is partially why leaking is bad. Also, how do they have this much power? That's what I'm saying. It is insane. That I think actually, how's the Viper guy, Viper AU? I think he has been contacted and asked if he was if he was in cahoots with the leaker. And I was like, what? It was like I maybe someone talked about it on his Discord, but he had nothing to do with it. What I'm saying is this is insane. In like a couple of days, they got legal permission to scrap data, essentially, from what I understand at least, from Discord servers that might have something to do with the leaks. Possibly cost the company hundreds of millions of dollars, that's why. I mean, yeah, I know why they're doing it. I'm just flabbergasted that they got the allowance to actually do that. This was like, yeah, okay. No, not Discord. They got legal permission to do this. How much stake do you think Palantir has in GTA 6? Oh, it's probably some. The modern corporate hegemony. You got there's a lot of words I don't use a lot. So basically saying that I have GTA 6 leaks in a Discord server is now an info hazard. Nice. Yeah, it's crazy. And the fact that they can do it so fast and so quickly and with so little problems is kind of fucking crazy. But it also kind of shows that they don't really know who the leaker is still. They're like grasping at everything. I mean, you can only hope that this is gonna cost them more than actually just printing fucking discs. Because I forgot to mention this. Like, one thing the leaker was like, hey, if you just say I'm sorry and start printing them on discs, I'm just not gonna leak anything anymore. And they obviously not gonna do that. But the insane thing is that they're just going on a wild fucking goose chase through Xbox and Discord to actually get this shit. It is really fucking crazy. Yeah, and there's also a whole bunch of people who are impersonating the GTA 6 leaker. So while they're looking for this, they filed a legal subpoena to X. Rockstar Take-Two don't know what they're doing at this point. Leaker basically doesn't even have a Twitter or X account or any social media other than his website. Which also a funny thing. The website he uses was like down for a little bit, but love him or hate the guy or the group or whatever, they know what the fuck they're doing. They have decentralized servers and everything, probably with geo redundancy and everything. Like, that website was back up like this. It's fucking insane. Like, this must have been planned for a while. They are having... I haven't seen them having that much trouble, or any company having that much trouble to hunt down a leaker. Normally they're rather quick about it, but he's been just going ham for like over a week. And it's not happening. Nothing is going on. And while... where is it? So, yeah, apparently they've been scraping all these things, and then this happens. Take-Two has reportedly sent a lawyer to the home of the person who predicted the exact date that CyberLeak would start releasing GTA 6 videos. The prediction was made about a month before the leaks began, and now the situation has probably escalated enough for Take-Two to investigate the person behind it. They sent some fucker over there. I take this with a grain of salt, though, because I think I'm starting to see some tweets that this might have been fabricated. I haven't seen any more of it, so if anyone in chat knows anything about this, let me know. Because I haven't seen any real confirmation or denial if that was like a real thing or not. But apparently it was like a guy who essentially just said August 18th, don't ask me how I know. And they were thinking he was like a friend of the guy. Do posted the date on Reddit, that's all I know. Yeah. Uh so yeah, that's a bit scary. So I don't know, maybe someone's gonna have a ring on my door tomorrow and it's like, did you say the word GTA 6 and leaks multiple times on one of your streams? It's like, yes, yesterday actually. Sending a lawyer seems weird. Yeah, yeah. So we did today with an interview with him. Oh, interesting. It was nice knowing Immortal. Yeah. Did you say August 18th? It's like, yeah, like probably like every year, at least once, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, this is like insane and kind of scary that this is going on at all. But then you also have like people like this that just say, they don't owe you a disc. Take-Two can charge whatever they desire. You don't have to pre-order. Netflix 6-hour exclusive is fine. Buying the game at all is optional. You don't have to agree with their practices, but it's all within their rights. It does not justify leaks and or theft. It's like, yeah, okay, but have you seen all the other things that's going on? Do you understand why people are mad? Like, this is just consume the slop, give it to me, yum 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 yum. And yeah, this is just like no worries. Like, this is fine. It doesn't even say it's like, oh, it's gonna be there and like right after or something. Also, since when is it 6 hours? I read this like 30 minutes. What is it? It's just like, you don't have to pre-order. Yeah, but a lot of people do. Actually, more people pre-ordered the $100 version at this point than the normal version, because they probably like to have the full game. But yeah, I know this. As someone in chat just said, this might just be bait, which this always feels like bait a little bit. Yeah, it's just annoying, essentially. Let's see. So, then we have the investigator. So I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if he's like known in the sphere or something. He essentially made like a big investigation on the leaker. He says he emailed all the evidence to Take-Two and Rockstar Games legal team. I was like, Jesus. And I think like most of this doesn't even mean anything. The league is actually a threat actor whose previous malicious activity was apparently due to a breach or an insider. You could go for all of this, but apparently is already community noted that says no confirmation from Rockstar or Take-Two has that evidence was received from this investigation or that the leaker has been identified. Take-Two is pursuing its own subpoenas to identify those behind cyber leaks. Why? This is not like a situation where some small guy got fucked over and you're trying to help him out with this shit. You're doing investigative work for $1 billion company. That is like incredibly odd to me. Like, why? It's so funny. I don't think they possess a live build. Well, we know that's not true. Haven't heard anything about Rockstar India being hacked. I think this has been confirmed to be the case, that this is where it came from. Not related to the Mafia 808 group. I think they actually... I've seen tweets that these guys hacked Rockstar on top of the other leaker, which is just funny. Insider breach, that's probably too true. So yeah, this is... I don't know what the investigative work was, but I know, bro. Rockstar's not gonna sex you as well, just put in chat. Started following these guys, piecing everything together nonstop. It's literally 6 a.m. here. I really need to get some sleep. Does he have like a YouTube channel? Like, I also run too much GTA and Arc Raiders news. Oh, so it's just full-time Twitter account user, I guess. I guess that stops soon because I think they got rid of the whole monetization thing, didn't they? Oh yeah, it's like today I discovered how toxic the GTA community can be. Even after all these years, it wasn't an easy day for my mental health. Oh, boo-hoo. You have 3 Twitter accounts, bro. You should know what happens when you do shit like this. Oh god, fucking don't have 3 Twitter accounts covering news that do investigative work for a $1 trillion company. Come on, bro. You have to take those shots with it. You should. I don't know why you would be surprised by this. Oh my god. Whatever. This is the SDC with the offended devs and journos. Pretty much, yeah. So yeah, what else did he have here? New video, and they still seem to be active. New leak is Hypercard Part 1. Jason Steele, so there's just everyone to start ignoring these. The real deal can be seen in a few days. This is like the funniest thing, by the way, to me. Like all these people who are like, oh, those bad fucking leaks. Stop ignoring those. But then every time a new leak drops, they post something like, they dropped another leak, ... Stop signal boosting it if you actually don't want them. Like this is like a pretty big account, I imagine. Wait, it's actually not a big account. Never mind. Like, do you want to signal boost this or not? If you don't want to do that, just stop posting about it. How many Twitter accounts do you have, including you and Not Safe for Work one? I only have this one Twitter account, believe it or not. Lika's now asking for a $3 million market cap on his crypto coin. Showcase the strip club. What a warrior physical. I mean, I kind of agree with this one, honestly. This is what I was talking about. He's asking for like that much market cap to show the next thing in the thingy. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the whole meme coin thing at all. But yeah, I find this whole leave the $1 billion company alone mentality massively cringe. There's been like other posts. I think the account, it's like a pretty well known account. I think it's like Synth Potato or something. I could not find the tweet anymore. I don't know if they deleted it or nothing. But I think there was like multiple tweets, and I think actually Rags posted a tweet where they go like, oh, it's times like these where I feel sad for blah blah blah. It's like they fucking hit the second tower just now. It's like, Jesus, just calm down, dude. Actually, wait, didn't I send this to Mahler? Hang on, did I forgot my? Hold up, let me see if I can find this here. Did I send this to him or not? I guess I didn't. Wait, who did I send this to? Quick, someone scrape the thingy. Oh wait, is it this one? Oh, he deleted it. He actually did delete it. Oh, okay. No wonder I didn't find it. Yeah. It's damn it. It was a really funny tweet because they wrote it like it was like this massive tragedy, like Holocaust Part 2 just dropped, but it's actually just about leaks. Okay, well that explains a lot. Where did my OBS go? OBS, come back to me. That's why I find it so frustrating. These people don't give a shit about the devs. They just want to suck up the big company so they get benefits. Yeah, I agree with the other tweet, right? Because the devs are going to have some hard times. They're going to get investigated. It's like, did you leak it? Did you leak it? Did you leak it? And this is going to go for the whole company. And then on top of the crunch that's already happening, which has been happening for a while, they already also get like possibly their privacy getting fucked over. So Dr. Diddler with the 45 months. Thank you very much. My favorite streamer with your exact name and face. Ooh, that's me. Or the other one that's exactly like me. Sty with the 5 Canadian, thank you. For some reason, Rockstar is changing the name of GTA 6 to Lord of Auto. Not sure why, but I have a feeling it's for a reason. And then the Black Nothing with the $5, thank you. The crazy part is the demand was basically release a physical version. Take-Two is Mac dumping their own foot instead of admitting they were wrong. Yeah, I mean, It's annoying, the whole no physical copies anymore. It's rather frustrating because I like having physical copies of the games I like. I still bought those. I have a fucking physical copy of Lord of Ring because this game needs to be preserved. Obviously. Um. So yeah. But essentially, they have still no idea who it is. They are looking for the guy. They don't know who it is. They're trying to find and do anything and everything to get the guy. But oh, this is funny. When was this? This was uh yesterday. Rockstar Games take to heavily escalated their takedown machine overnight. Instant bans, even mirror accounts and Cyber League impersonators are now getting nuked. Automated strikes, any new leaked footage uploaded to social media video platforms taken down almost instantly. Total lockdown. Finding and watching new GTA 6 leaks is becoming increasingly difficult as every distribution channel gets continuously wiped out. I don't know. They still keep popping up on my timeline like no worries. Those have been spread far and wide. For sure. It also should be emphasized, and I don't have like a link for this or whatever, but the whole point of not having a physical copy for this, or like one of the big points of not having a physical copy for GTA 6 was we don't want this leaked, so no physical copies that you can leak. And they also stopped letting people work remotely. They had to come back in the office. They were only allowed to go back in. They had to crunch hours and hours and hours. We were only allowed to work on their workstation at work. Like they took away a lot of freedom for the developers and everything. And yeah, well, see what happens. It's still leaked. One of the biggest leaks they've ever had. Last of Us 2 might have been even bigger. But man, those devs are getting fucked up the ass very, very hard. That's pretty rough. And yeah, according to Bloomberg, Rockstar Games doesn't know how this gameplay leak happened. That was August 21st, of course. And have not identified Cyber Leak either. That is not good. Not mentioned whether or not the leaker does or does not have a possession of a GTA 6 build. Well, by this point, we do know that he does indeed own at least any link, version, build. Shut up. Also, yeah, this is media not displayed. Confirms you really have to refuel in GTA 6. That's like one of these things like, you do have to refuel the GTA 6. And it's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to refuel my car. That sounds horrible and annoying. What else do we have here? This is what I was talking about earlier. Has updated his website, added a contact section, has created an option for paid in-video ads and custom-made gameplay footage for GTA 6 leaks, which is like, fuck off with that shit. Just to contact and negotiate a deal, he's requesting over $164,000 in crypto. I had no way to actually find if that's true, but I don't know. All the devs were already paid. The leak impacts on sales do not affect them. Instead, their jobs at risk. But Daddy Take-Two, let me lick your dips more because you're so pathetic. Yeah. Well, if you want to play, I can grab another car instead. That was my thought as well. Now we have this one here. Cyber League is currently full stop, stealing a playable of GTA 6, stripping it day by day with crypto ads and acting like he's doing the community a favor is pathetic. Rockstar has every right to go after him as hard as possible. I don't want spoiler, unfinished footage. I want the real thing. August 27, November 19. These leaks can die. I mean, he is a criminal. I think that's pretty clear, obviously. Rockstar has every right to go after him as hard as possible. No. What they're doing right now is actually fucking insane. Scrapping Discord and Xbox and whatever the fuck else they're scraping for data to find any leak they can. That sounds like a fucking legal suit to happen That just smells like a class action lawsuit to me. That is, I don't know. That seems a bit rough. That seems, I don't think they should be going this crazy. I think actually they're kind of throwing away a lot of money with this. But I guess that's what they're doing. They have every right to go after them as hard as possible, but this isn't that. Yeah, exactly. Go your legal ways, do your things, but getting subpoenas to just go through discords and shit like this, that is actually that's kind of deranged. That is kind of deranged. But yeah, this has been like the the happenings over the last week or so, and it's still going on. It is still going on. I don't know what's next for all that stuff, but yeah. Apparently, you can pay $99,999 for a direct contact with the Cyber League devs. Okay. Well, chat, get those super chats going if we want to talk to Cyber League. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I mean, a conclusion for me, I'm not mad that there's leaks and that Rockstar is getting a bit pounded right now after no digital copy, the pricing being insane, the more than likely shitty performance the game is going to have, no co-op, no PC version. There's a lot of things that I already didn't like about this and the whole industry thing in general. Them getting a bit of pushback is fun to see. I don't agree with the Cyber League thing being, all that kosher, if you will. But yeah, sometimes people are gonna fight back in these ways, I guess. They're gonna find this way and they're gonna use it. So yeah, I'm not sad about it. I'm kind of laughing in my hand. I'm gonna, as someone in chat just said, play my tiny violin. And now I'm worried that someone is just scraping Discord servers. Because apparently a gaming company, a publisher, they can just fucking get subpoenas to scrape Discord servers and Twitter accounts and Xbox accounts, I guess, chat messages. And I find that very worrisome. I find that worrying, to say the least. Cooperative invasion of privacy is never going to be okay. Exactly. I was 10 minutes behind because the internet is so bad here, but Rockstar had sent the Pinkertons to sue and harass people before. Really? Man, I do love big companies. They are my favorite. All those email accounts to advertise to. Criminals versus corporations and all of data in the crossfire. Yeah. Oh boy. But yeah, this has been I've been looking at this like all week. It's very interesting to follow, and I don't know, I guess if there's more things to come up until next week, I guess we can talk about it a bit more, but I guess this is the GTA situation. The GTA situation is crazy, chat. By the way, this is the energy drink I talked about on the EFAB anniversary, the little one. Kong Strong. I like that branding. I think it's pretty good. It's bad. Yeah. In the past, there was over mods that don't interfere with multiplayer. Yeah. Kong Strong. Koomstrom. Yeah. Oh, boy. Kong Strong together. Long Kong Strong. Can you play Lord of the Ring on PS4? I can't. I don't have it on PS4. I'm sorry. Need to get Angelina Jolie to hack the planet for them. It's gone full Monka. Not good. It gets worse. It's over. Dude, I've been listening to so much of Nick's stuff. Like every time there's a video up, it's just gonna go on my second screen while I'm doing work. I just very much enjoy all the drama content. It's very fun. I find it very enjoyable. His background. Yeah. Always fun to talk to on the EFAPs as well. I've been trying to get him on a forge, but he's hard to get a hold of, and I don't want to message him too much because then I gotta kind of feel like a stalker freak that doesn't get the message. Don't want to annoy him in his fucking DMs all the time. EFAP related ones, the ones on EVS, right. Collection for Stargames to help with his column obsession. So on the Oreo drama tuber pipeline, yeah. I mean, yeah. Nick's a celebrity Moodle, yeah. Dark Hour was a neat guest. Oh, I'm getting him back for sure. He was fun. Stop playing when they nerfed all the Kaio in the first time. I don't know I forgot what that means. Hear your voice. Thanks for sucking my balls, dude. That always catches me off guard. So funny. Nick is going to be an EFAP host. We need another American. I wonder if he would do that even. I don't know if he cares that much about all those movies in the way that we kind of do, or they do, I should say. And Patrician and Theo at the same time on the anniversary was great. Yeah, Patrician is really good on the EFAPs. I enjoyed his presence. He was fun. I did watch a couple of his videos a while back. He makes some good content. He's run more than metal and everyone likes him. Hey. Nick does stream daily already. Right. Why does PS have to be bad? I don't want to stop playing my PS4. Patrician in Forge when. I mean, if I can get him on and there's a topic he's interested in. I mean, he's like into the gaming stuff. We have a lot of games coming up in the Forge. Maybe I'll give him a shout. Hopefully Last Platoon survived for his show today. Yeah. It was sort of concerning towards the end. Maybe he got like a flu or something towards the end. Who knows? And Shelly keeps judging me. This is how that goes. Dude, I love the battle pass shit. they did for the plushies. That was fun stuff. Did you give that guy his wallet back? Nope, that's mine. Can I be honest? I don't even remember where exactly that fucking meme comes from. I just remember me not giving back a wallet. I couldn't find it on efap.me. Can someone remind me of the origin of that meme? Because I remember the meme, but I don't remember where it came from. When the EFAP gang starts playing Call of Duty, will you also play it? EFAP 300. Really? Oh, okay. I need the shirt. I better have a hidden metal chally on it. I don't think there is one. I haven't been told there is any. And you could see the front and the back, so I think that's all there is to it. But I want one of those shirts as well. When EFAP gang starts playing Call of Duty, will you also play it? So I was kind of thinking. The thing is, I can't play all of those games, obviously. And I don't know how many they will play. So I was kind of wondering if because I do want to do World at War at some point, and I wonder if I should set a little goal for myself that you guys can reach, and then I have to play at least World at War. What do you guys think about that? I don't know what that goal is gonna be. If it's gonna be super chats or a money goal, because I don't have a plushie right now. But I kind of want to join in some degree, because I've played World of War back in the day and it was very fun, and I remember the pain that is the grenade spam on Legendary. 1500 for World of War, Small gets 200. Stop that. Do some t-shirts then. I'm poor, but I'm pro that. I imagine they will cover the golden era. Make some t-shirts. I mean, I can't just fucking create some. I don't have anything on my brain right now. $2,000 for World of War on Vet. The thing is, this is not going to be like the other one where it just be like this stream. I would probably set the goal for like, I don't know, a month or something. You could stream all the zombie Easter eggs. Dude, I wouldn't even know how to do that. Drag someone Volleyball Co with you. 1500 Volleyball Swell gets 200. Stop that, Swole. You're not getting any money from me. 4 months. Yeah, this doesn't need to be like a one stream thing. Because obviously all the plushies won't be like a 1 day thing. 1500 for World of War. Swell gets 2000. Oh god. 5,000. So he gets 500. Should play the last good COD, Black Ops 2. Oh, Black Ops 2 was great. That was the one I played online a whole bunch. Let me actually check. How many hours did I have in this? Black Ops 2. Eight hours? Nah, that can't be right. Huh? Oh, wait, there's Black Ops 2 multiplayer. 170 hours. There you go. What's what to say? I can't be right. I played that a shit ton. Had a good run with Theo and keeps trying his luck. Yeah, you should be happy, Mortal. That's one ram stick, and all I'm getting is one burger meal. Oh boy, some Easter eggs are absurd now. I had to watch a 2-hour guide for one of the maps. Jesus. Swole is seriously undercharging. I didn't hire Swole. The only thing I'm hiring Swole for is for my fitness. Oh, by the way, I did like leg day today and I was bored between breaks. So I did like 4 sets of bicep curls in between. It's like, oh, fucking might as well. When you're going to Mahler. End of the year, as always, essentially. Just for like a year. Well, we didn't really change anything, did we? I'm happily pay you something if you want some, obviously. Metalcommander situation is saying Gas Muller ever been to Germany? Gas? I assume this supposed to be Haas. Message retracted. Oh god. You have to stay on the spot for 33 minutes. Clap 3 times in real life while backflipping. Shoot 33 zombies at the same time on the left leg and pray. Oh boy. Typo, yeah. Baby Steps returns. Maybe. I wouldn't be against it. That was a very fun game to play. Baseball the Brussels sprouts. Yeah, that's too bad. He has really pissed me off. Work is pain. It is. I press a battle for bad games, Chad. Can you pay Chad too for keeping you company? No. No. Anyway, yeah, I'll think of a goal, and then I don't know if there's like any way I can put it like on screen. Like we can. Isn't there like a way to set up a goal in start community goal? Oh, you can only do like super chats. I guess you. How does this look? Goal for super chats. Goal amount 10. Timer 30. Oh, it's just like X amount of super chats. I see. But it probably doesn't go to the next stream, I imagine. I'll figure something out. Yes. There's ways better streamers know how. That was like a thing that was pretty easy on Twitch to do. They had like pretty neat integration. Maybe I can do it with Streamlabs and put it on screen. I don't know if that still works. I haven't used that shit in like forever. People rarely use that to throw tips over there anyway. So I haven't used their integration in anything. I don't even know if they do any integrations for YouTube. I have no idea. But yeah, exactly. Anyway, lanterns. I have seen lanterns before the stream, and it's still kind of boring and not very great. Hang on, where is the VLC? There we go. Lanterns. So, last time on Lanterns, previously on Lanterns, we ended the episode with Hal being shot in the face and wondering, hey, what's going on here? Well, we don't get to know yet because they just showed us this. The two, it was like a 2-year time gap, time step, time flame. But now we're just going back in time to where we were and go back to the training and the big mystery in Rushville or whatever the fuck this thing is called. I don't know why you would even put this there. This is just gonna sour everyone, which is essentially what happened on this. Well, except when you're Angry Joe, who loved the first episode from what I've seen, so figure. 10 years? Was it 10 years from what happened to the headshot? I thought it was like 2 years or something. I don't know, whatever. There was a time skip. They showed Hal being shot in the face back on the stupid fucking football field. And yeah, now we go back to whatever is going on in the present. And it starts with Hal waking up John by throwing some water at him. It's like, I'm going to train you now. It's like, you wanted to fly? I'm going to show you how to fly. And he gives him the ring, which, by the way, I'm still confused about the mechanics with the ring. Because I always thought only the guy who was chosen to have the ring gets to use the ring. But we've seen John use the ring in the first episode when he saved himself in the car. Maybe this is just me not knowing enough about the ring or something, but I was always under the assumption that when you have the ring, you're the one who gets to use it. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did change the rules, because they definitely changed the rules on something else. Because I googled it, because I found it very odd, and we get there very shortly. But he just gives him the ring again. It's like, hey, try to fly, and it doesn't work. But what he does is, like, create a bird in the sky. And essentially the ring is empty. It has like 5% charge left. Like the ring says like 5% charge left. You can only use your ring outside some very special situations. Gotcha. Yeah. So, yeah, he tries to fly. It doesn't work. And we hear the ring essentially just say, oh, we only got 5% left. I'm like, oh, okay. And John's like, hey, what the fuck would have happened if I did fly, if this is empty? It's like, well, it didn't fly, so whatever. Don't worry about it. Here's some tickets to fly to my home to get my lantern so I can charge my ring, because for some reason I didn't get it before, even though I knew I need to recharge it. I don't know, it seems odd that he didn't bother to fly back after the last episode to get it. But I'm not sure about the mechanics. This is just seems like a weird thing to get him out of this episode. Not out of the episode, but out of Rushville for now. So Hal can do his thing while John has his B plot going on. But yeah, John creates like a ring. That is a funny frame to sit still on. That is hilarious. What is the battery life on the modern Green Lantern ring? I do not know. I don't know. I do wonder if this even ever comes really up again. I mean, he said last episode that he's almost out of juice on his ring, and then he used it for the bubble to negate the explosion, and now it's essentially empty. Well, again, John is trying to fly. It doesn't work, but hey, he creates this little bird here, and I was like, what the fuck is with this bird? And the bird is just like there now. And Hal takes his ring back and the bird just stays. Actually, this bird stays for the whole fucking episode. Hal even says, hey, how about you don't break concentration and don't get this bird destroyed. And otherwise you fail or something. He basically uses it as a training thing. I was like, I don't even know what the training is supposed to be, because he looks very weirded out and confused that the bird is staying, even though he took away the ring. And he's like, well, go grab my shit, essentially. I'm gonna do my stuff. I need the lantern ring so I can get it back. So now his whole deal in this episode, or like one of the things he has to do in this episode, is keep this bird alive. Don't break concentration. We've seen him in a couple of things in this episode, and he just doesn't break concentration. Doesn't even look like he's having a hard time. So I don't even know what's going on with this. But you might notice he's Hal is not the one who created this bird. It was John while he was wearing the ring. And now he took away the ring, and this is still here. And Hal is clearly weirded out by this. And I was weirded out by this because I thought, wait, the ring is the thing that creates the constructs with your, like, willpower, imagination, or whatever. Like, if you would take it away from the guy who made the construct, wouldn't the construct just fuck off? Wouldn't it just go away? And I tried to Google it. It's like, is this like a mechanic? Can you just create a thing and just toss the ring and it's just going to be there? Like, I know it doesn't have to be tethered to the ring itself, but the ring still has to be on the person who made the construct, right? If any people who know very well the lore of the rings and stuff maybe can tell me, but I don't think that should be possible from what I understand of the Green Lanterns. And I don't know why they would switch. I don't know why they would switch this rule, because essentially they use it to make John this, like, hey, this is like very impressive, essentially impossible. Look how amazing you are. And it's like, why? You need a ring on a part of you for it to work. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like having a light stay on when you remove the bulb. Yeah. But yeah, essentially, they tell him later on, it's like, yeah, this is super impressive and essentially impossible. So this is you're very cool and awesome. And it's like, did we need this to, like, he seems to have like his own strengths and everything. Did we need to give him like this crazy power where he can create a construct and just keep it up for a fucking whole day? Also, how does the construct pardon me. How does the construct stay intact even though the ring is out of juice? Like, isn't this like a very simple plot device they use in Green Lanterns when the ring is starting to run out of power, that they have to finish their task before it happens, and then it runs out and everything just goes offline? Like, this bird, like, what is powering the bird right now? Like, just from a basic mechanical standpoint, like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, this bird should just turn off at some point when he's on the plane to Hal's fucking mansion or something. That's the fun part. It can't work. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I'm not just missing any lantern lore. They just made this the fuck up. Awesome. What's the point of having a charge on the ring if it has no consequences for this? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is great. This is going awesome. This is going fantastically well. As soon as he removed the ring. Yeah, that's what I thought. Why is that man paused on buttoning his jacket? Did he just get all of his clothes out in front of him having the tisms? No, I think he's just having the tisms. So yeah, he sends him home to get the to get the lantern, and also to feed his pet Earl, which is like a flesh-eating plant. Is that like a thing from the comics? It was just like a quirky little thing. I didn't mind it. It was just like, oh, okay. Also, this is a question for you, Chad. Just on the matter of Hal Jordan's persona in the comics, because I'm just kind of interested. It doesn't really matter for this. I just don't like how it is portrayed. Is he as like cocky and quippy in the same way in the comics or other shows? Because he's constantly just being like a little jokester and everything, and I fucking hate it. Like, it's just constant. It's very, very constant. It just keeps going. Like, every fucking time he talks about it. No, in caps. No, this is extremely contrived. So yeah, I thought so. Like, because this felt this is what Guy Gardner is like. But this is funny. I saw Guy Gardner. Oh wow, that was a nice voice crack there. Jesus Christ. Because Because I saw Guy Gardner in the other DC movies that they showed us already, and he behaves very different from this guy as well. I actually do prefer the way Guy Gardner does it. But he's just like this old kind of alcoholic flea guy that just keeps like, it's like so annoying. According to a Google, the flesh-eating plant was a creation for the show only. It has no origin from any other work. Okay, so this is just a thing they found funny then, I guess. I mean, I don't really care about it. I just was wondering if this is like a quirky thing from the comics as well. They're just trying to do something different and original, and you're just a chud who's complaining about everything. I mean, that's just kind of my job, yeah. Comic Hell is witty, as most heroes are, and cocky early on because he's a pilot, but he takes things seriously. Yeah, he doesn't really seems to take things seriously that much. There's probably going to be a scene at some point where he has to fight, but yeah, I don't know. Guns Guy Gardner's more angry, but this Hell is like comics Guy Gardner. Interesting. I don't know why they would switch it around like this. Yeah, so John is off to Hal's home. And in the meantime, Hal is just looking back at the football field, and he sees the blood, and he's just wondering how things happen. Because as you remember, there was a couple of guys shot, and they were aliens, essentially. And he's been wondering, why did they shoot him? How did they know those were aliens? How does this happen? And he goes through these metal detectors here, and they're not going off. And he's like, that's weird. And then his plan to check it is to rip out the part of, I think this is John's car, actually, and carry it through it to see if this is actually reacting, which it doesn't. Let me see if I can actually get... Yeah, he gets like the... See fuck off. Timeline. There you go. He rips off the fucking Toyota sign. And he carries it through the thing to see that it's not reacting because he thought, oh, maybe my belt buckle is not metallic enough or something. No, go back to the grass. It's the only color. That is true. That is true. This is a very dull looking show. That is a very good point, Swell. Guy Gardner's supposed to be an asshole a lot of the time, and that's why other lanterns don't like working with him. Right. Yeah. So instead of exactly Jay and Chad, why not just use the iron instead of damaging the vehicle? Because he is a dick, and has to annoy John, I guess. But yeah, he's like, that didn't work. That's weird. And then he tries to call the sheriff. No one is there. Then he uses the last of his power of the ring to see where everyone is, and he sees that they are currently having a town hall meeting. Every single person in the city is in here, including from the hospital, which is kind of odd. They're just talking about if they should do the football game again, and the coach is kind of talking blah, blah, blah. But the more interesting part is the lawyer that bailed him out earlier, which is the sheriff's husband. It's like, hey, why are you still here? We did this for free. You can leave now. That's fine. And Hal is essentially like, well, this is weird. I don't know why you want me gone this badly. Also, apparently you know all my schedules and where I am at all times. And I think something is weird. I don't know why you're following me around. And he tells him also, it's like, I don't even know how did you shoot these guys? You probably didn't just shoot them on a hunch. Because I wouldn't shoot anyone on a hunch. And you probably wouldn't either. So, bit weird. And before he gets to talk, he gets a call from John that he's, at home. So yeah, this is like the things like, kind of odd. Something is weird with this whole scenario. Why did they kill these guys? And how did they know they were aliens? That is quite odd. John calls him. He's like, hey, I can't find this rock where you put the key in. And they have it actually does have like one of these rocks you can buy on Amazon that you can slide open and you can put the key in. Yeah. whatever John is doing, John is just in his room, in this house. Apparently, this was bought by someone that Hal helped out. He didn't know how to repay him, so he just let him buy a massive house, which is not has no furniture at all, as you can see. It just has like a gardening thing and one telly. Big old man cave, I guess. Anyway, he's just going through this thing. He sees the Green Lantern suit. He wonders if he should bring it. He says no. He does bring it eventually. He does bring it anyway. And he goes into this little thing here. It's like, wait, this is pitch black. What's going on? It's like, oh, it's just a dimensional space. Just grab in there and you will find it. And then he gets the lantern out of there, which this is how the lantern looks. I don't like it. I don't like this look. I don't know what it is. It just kind of looks like it. I think it just looks to me way too normal, like a thing you can buy in a store. Because if I remember correctly, like in the comic books, the lantern was like this weird thing that had like half a circle on top and to the right. Let me see if I can find a picture. Green Lantern. what a search. Images. And also, yeah, it looks cheap. There's another thing that looks also cheap. Looks like something you'd buy as a garden decoration in Home Depot or some shit. Yeah, I don't. It's for some reason I was thinking Power Rangers immediately. Why can't I find Green Lantern? Recharge. I can't find it. There's like a really specific one I was thinking of that has like it's like, I don't know, like two balls but cut in half, and like what it goes like on top, bottom, left, right. It's like weird. It's called Power Battery. Oh, they just call it a lantern in here. Why didn't they call it a power battery? Green Lantern Power Battery. Yeah, yeah. It's not the one I was thinking of, but this is more in line with what I would have expected to see. Here, this one. It's like a top bottom thing and left right. Like in earlier comics, this looks a bit more crazy. Like it's like much bigger and everything. But this is like kind of what I was expecting to see, because that's what I remembered. Lantern for ants. Oh wait, you sent me a thing? Ah, yeah, this is even more the one I was looking for. Hold up. Open image link. Bam. There we go. Yeah, this is an even better one. This is even more in what I was thinking of. But yeah, this is like something like this I was expecting. Like basically like a big green plus with like weird things from the shitty movie. I don't think I ever seen this one. It's almost like it's meant to charge multiple rings at once. What? Yeah, but the way they do it here, it's like a charging port where you put it on. Yeah. So yeah, don't like this. It looks very flumpy. So yeah, he's just gonna go and feed Earl, which is this flesh-eating plant. And it's like, yeah, that's awesome. Much more importantly, how would you think that? So, sorry, it's just really funny. As you can see here, it's a bit blurry because of the way the shot is. This says morgue. What would you think he's trying to do right now? So obviously, the hunch he's having is, they have not told me why they know they shot aliens besides me telling them now that they were aliens, so I confirmed. Like, this is what happened on the last episode. He confirmed to them that those were aliens that they shot. And now he went through this scanner, the metal detector. I was like, it's not really going off with like metal. That's weird. What is this? What is this doing? Well, I have an idea. Maybe this is an alien detection device on there somewhere. How can I test this? Let me get the 3 corpses of those aliens. And then I'll drive back to the football field and carry and drag them through. And drag them through the thing, and then it goes beep. That's his plan. It works, but as that's his plan. And there's no people in the hospital. They're all in the town meeting. There's not a single guy in this hospital. He didn't charge his ring. Would have been trivial to test this. Would have only taken minutes. I know, right? The funny thing is he didn't only grab one of the corpses. He grabbed all of them. And then he drags one of them in there. I was like, oh, it goes beep beep. And there's like let's see if I can find it. Come on. There's this device right here. An alien detector. Yeah. So what a great plan. That was weird. Not only did he only take one, he took all 3. He could have just waited for the ring to be or he could have had his fucking charger with him, but no. Had to show the alien dick too, so edgy. Oh yeah, there was like dong in here as well, because yeah, that's a grown-up show, so you need to show some dong. I don't need to see any dong or any vaginas in my shows all the time. But they show a whole lot of dong and not a whole lot of vaginas in these shows. That's just something I noticed. I'm just saying. Swearing a dick, very mature. Yeah, but can't have any boobs or vaginas in there. That's too much. Can't have that. Been a while since I see some vajayjay in my my TV shows. Why do I need to talk about this? Why can't these shows just be normal? I didn't need the dong in there. We should have let James Gunn be cancelled all those years ago. I know, right? Anyway, John is still in his B-plot arc. He fed Earl. He grabbed the lantern and the bag. But now he's getting beat up by some guys and put in a van. And he wakes up in the van. Bird's still intact. So I don't know how he's concentrating while he's unconscious. And I don't know how it's powered, but the bird is still there. Anyway, he wakes up and he immediately starts fighting the guys again, because I guess they don't have any weapons or anything to keep him down. They fight in here, they crash, and this is where you see the guy grabs him with like one hand and knocks him into the ceiling. So they have like superhuman powers, and we soon learn that those guys are aliens. John is now running away from them on the... That is a funny frame to stop on. He runs on the highway against the fucking other cars. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's so funny. And he's still following the bird. And at some point here, he grabs the bird, does like a massive backflip. I don't even know how he can jump this high. He doesn't have any powers right now. He's just a ex-Marine or something. And boom. It's just really funny. And then he gets knocked out by a van again. So we just had to have an action scene so you don't fall asleep, I guess. So yeah, John is still captured. I'm glad we had this action scene. Anyway, sheriff is stopping him. He still has the corpses in there. The sheriff is like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing?" Oh, I think my thingy just crashed. No, we're fine. And they essentially talk about, "Hey, do you know that these were aliens and they have like an alien scanner?" And she was like, "Yeah, I figured. I was good job catching up, Hal." Like, she's already had this figured out, and he never told him, which is weird because when it's when it's an outer space thingy, he's in charge, and if it's not, she's in charge. So he should be in charge here, and she never told him because she's like, "Yeah, I was wrong about the whole thing. So whatever." It's I'm gonna get you to my dad, my father-in-law, so we can talk about this. And they go there because he wants to talk about the things. And here he just tells him, like, "Hey, I want to talk to your dad." But he's like, "Nuh-uh." He's not taking any visitors. But then he comes fucking riding on horseback here, talking to him. It's like, "Hey, I think there's something fishy going on your little fucking farm here. And I will figure out how. By the way, where did you get these alien scanners for?" And he tells him, "I've been all over the galaxy. I've never seen this kind of technology before. That is kind of insane." And he's like, "Oh, I can't tell this because of NDAs." And he's like, "Really? That's very convenient, your NDA." And he just gets sent away. It's like, "If you don't go away, I'm gonna have this guy over there in my tower fucking shoot you." And yeah, Hal gets fucking shot. Hang on, I'll give it to you. Bam. They fucking shoot Hal. And because his fucking ring is empty, he can't deflect it, so he just gets shot in the shoulder straight through and goes to the hospital. Yeah, so while they're talking, this guy essentially tells the guy in the tower, like, "Yeah, be ready, he's trespassing." And it's just, he keeps says, like, "They can't shoot me, right?" And she's like, "Yeah, they can, you're trespassing." It's like, "But I'm Green Lantern." I'm like, "Cool." But yeah, he just gets shot because he doesn't have his fucking ring right now. This would, this is so annoying. This is so lame. So now we can't do this immediately. He can't do his lantern stuff and do this because we have like a whole show to go on. So yeah, he goes to prison. Anyway, we go back to John, who's now in this random building, and he's talking to fucking whatever this guy's name is. I forgot. I don't think we ever hear his name. It doesn't matter. So he's been captured by aliens. The same aliens that were shot by the guys in Rushville. And they asked him, like, "Hey, what the fuck is going on with this bird, and how is Hal projecting it from this far away?" And it's like, "He's not projecting it, I am." And they're like, "That's insane. Like, I don't know how this is going on." But yeah, anyway, we have like this thing going on. Have you ever heard of manhunters before? Is he a manhunter? No, but we will talk about manhunters. The aliens that are on this planet here, they have been invaded by manhunters before. And one of those manhunters, they survived and was with those other aliens. I don't actually know what aliens they are. If they specified them, I didn't see it or forgot, and it doesn't really matter. They've been invaded by one of these manhunters because the manhunters can switch forms and look whatever they want to, and they can kind of do like a big old invasion by themselves, and also can make technology that is far beyond the capabilities of that planet they're invading. And he literally says they have to be they invade, like, they have been invaded by the Manhunter, and the one Manhunter that invaded them prepared a Holocaust in the background by himself. It was like, okay, that's interesting. So obviously now we already know they're doing better technology. Hal hasn't seen the technology they used to figure out the aliens are aliens. So we already know there's a Manhunter somewhere on this ranch or somewhere in Rushville. So this is the pain gun. This is the Holocaust injection gun, which, by the way, these tubes look very flimsy. I don't know why they didn't use like better tubes. It looks kind of shit. So yeah, they invent the technologies that are way more advanced, and they facilitated the destruction of all the people. And yeah, we've probably seen this in the thumbnail. If you were wondering, hey, what's this? With this thing, they loaded it with the pain and suffering of that said Holocaust, and now they're injecting it into his brain because he needs to see what their pain and suffering was. Okay. Because that's going to be super convincing that he's going to help them. They what? I'm not kidding. He says this is filled with the... Let me see if I can find the actual phrase. Hang on. There's the... He quietly engineered a Holocaust. That is a real sentence in this show. Quietly. How you do that? Oh my god. I'm just trying to find the actual phrase they use here. Jon Stewart is more empathy than Jean Grey. Come on. I'm sorry, but you need to see. Oh my god. Come on. Yeah, this is what it looks like when a Manhunter destroys your people. They have this stored in some kind of thing in this gun, and they're now putting it all in his fucking brain. This is insanity. Why did he do that? The effects of our collective loss will remain for you for the next couple of days. So they injected him with all the pain and suffering the Manhunters inflicted on their race. And they injected it in his brain. Just showed him a video? No. Because they also started like, oh, did Hal tell you about these things? Like, no, not yet. You're about to torture someone who has like no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, this is gonna be easy then. Here, inject fucking pain juice into my brain. And then they're like, no. Anyway, we suspect that this Manhunter is in this place, and that for some reason the Guardians are hiding him, essentially. So this is why these aliens are invading Earth, because apparently the Manhunter is down here on Earth, and allegedly the Guardians are kind of protecting him or keeping him down, which I guess is not the case, because it's probably just going to be the weird alien guys on that ranch. And now they give them 48 hours to ID the Manhunter, who he is, what person he is, and if they're essentially like, if you don't tell us who he is in 48 hours, we're just gonna nuke the whole fucking city. Also, don't tell Hal anything about this. It's like, if you, it's so funny because they talk about, oh, there doesn't need to be any unnecessary civilian casualties. After the one guy tried to explode himself because he's been figured out by Hal. Just fucking blow it up now. Like, what's the point? Who cares? Absolutely fucking deranged. Anyway, he wakes up here. He's been shot straight through the shoulder. They kind of make good with each other. Essentially like, hey, you need to stop undercutting me because I've been working my ass off to get respect from this community. And Hal's like, oh, yeah, sorry about that. Which, to be fair, the way they portray Hal here, he's been just being a dick this whole time and actually isn't talking to her properly. So a lot of these things that have been happening could have just been solved by them having a normal conversation and, you know, exchanging information. And she's like, oh, well, now that we're doing good, well, what about Sinestro? It's like, oh, I can't tell you about this. I'm not allowed to talk about this. And she's like, looks at her phone. Well, it's not really a secret. Oh, he's like, he was a lantern. He abused his power, yada, yada. And you took him down. And it's like, oh, so everybody just knows about this. So why is this? And he's like, well, I don't want to talk about it. So there's apparently something going here. So yeah, we got Sinestro. We'll see Sinestro in the flesh in this episode, by the way. Ooh. This might be exciting for some people. Yeah, the gets unshackled. Hal isn't superhuman. Recovery time from a bullet in the shoulder ranges from 2 to 3 weeks for a simple soft issue wound to several months if bones, nerves, and joints are damaged. Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. I assume this is not going to affect him in the next couple of episodes, and he also just flies away very soon. So, yeah, he needs to sign out here. He says he's going to go back to his motel, and she's like, you're going to leave, right? And he's like, sure, but he's not going to leave, and they figured it out very quickly. But something that's bugging him here is like patient sign-out sheet, and he's like the only one on there. There's no one in here. Actually, there's not a single person in this whole hospital. Actually, all the machinery in here and all the things you use in hospital look like they just came out of a crate. And she just says, well, not everyone is trying to get shot here, har, 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 which, okay, this is obviously just very suspicious that this happened, but okay. How exactly do you even know who Sinestro is? Well, apparently it's just on the internet. She looked it up on her phone. So, yeah, I don't... He was just trying to play the card of like, this is out of my possibility to tell you. And then it's just like, no, I actually don't want to talk about it because it's too personal. But yeah, in this universe, he took Sinestro down. We go into the bar, and we got the fucking... the wife of the father of the sheriff back there. You know, the one John slept with for some reason. Like, he was like, I'm gonna fuck that gilf, and then he did. It was amazing. So they have a conversation about, hey, this is weird. Just so you know, if I would have known you're married, I wouldn't have slept with you. He's like, well, I'm glad you didn't know. Ha ha ha. And she is essentially like, no, I do love my husband, and he loves me, but I like to take a break sometimes. And he's like, okay, this is all really weird. And then for some reason they started like, he's like, oh, I think your husband is a bit fucking weird. And she starts talking like, well, white men that are rich have all the privilege to go around and do things they want because they're rich and have power. And it's like, why did you specify white men? There was no race indications in this show whatsoever so far. That just seems a weird thing to just kind of put in here. Like, what's the point with that? We weren't telling any race related stories. You could go with the like, oh, don't want those aliens from outer space in here. I guess that kind of applies, but we weren't doing like a white man black man thing at all. This just came out of nowhere. But then they just kind of was like, oh, but what about your white man? It's like, oh, you just he sent me to get rid of me for now so he can do his stuff and I can get his shit. And I'm also trying to figure out if I can trust him. It's like, well, if you're wondering if you can, you already know the answer. I was like, okay. So, hey, John isn't like a militant thing, so this is out of left field. Yes, he's a vet, but I meant militant. Oh yeah, like the original John had like a militant background, right? When he initially got introduced in the comics. I think I read that recently. That he was like more like this, like more militant, had problems with authority, and had like this. What was it? I know he was leader of like a gang or something, or was just like had like a mentality going on, and then they later changed it to him being a U.S. vet. But yeah, I don't know. This is like completely unnecessary. It was just kind of odd that they put this in here. Anyway, it was like, hey, they tell you can't trust him. By the way, he met this lady once. They had sex, and now they talk like about this shit. And it's like, why do you care what she has to say? Like, why does she make you think about things? She didn't tell you she was married. She also tells you she loves her husband. You think her husband is weird. And now you talk about this shit with her. Like, why I don't care. I don't even remember her fucking name. Like, why with her? It's fucking stupid. John's a veteran, but he's not a black militant anti-authority. Yes. Initially he was an architect, but the Justice League animated series added the military thing. Gotcha. So yeah, John Hal is just waiting at the motel. He's like, hey, what happened to you? Oh, well, I got shot by your girlfriend's husband. Har, har, har. Because she also drove him to the motel. And he just kind of gives him the ring. And he sees his car being like completely fucking wrecked. And he's getting very upset, obviously. But he does tell him everything about the aliens that captured him. It's like, yeah, some of your alien buddies followed me to your house and took me in and told me they were looking for a manhunter. Does this ring any bells for you? It's like, where did you hear that? It's like, yeah, from those guys. And it's like, well, I don't really, this is above your pay grade, Junior. So, yeah. It's like, well, bullshit. I told you all about this stuff, so maybe you could give me a little bit of a hoorah because I can project this weird construct without anything. And they told me this is like super rare and impossible, essentially. And he's like, well, hoorah. And also, they're going to blow up the whole thing in 48 hours if I don't give them a call back. So now he's worried about the whole Manhunter thing because he does know about the Manhunters, but he's never faced any. And we were going for like the dynamic that they don't really trust each other. He doesn't really want to be the guy to train him, and and John doesn't trust him, but Hal has to train him. Blah blah blah. The problem is already we know this is gonna end like respectfully between them, because we see fucking John cry in the last episode when he sees Hal got shot in the fucking face on that football field. So yeah, cool. Also, should we just go and get rid of these aliens that threaten to blow up the whole fucking state? You got your ring now. Shouldn't be that hard for you to manage, right? You got like constructs and shit. That shouldn't be. I kind of know where they are. They drove him out of there. Are we gonna deal with those, or are we just gonna pretend we have this fucking time thing? Like the thing, they didn't say we have this rig with explosives everywhere, or we have like people standing around everywhere ready to blow up. They're like, no, we're just gonna do it. They don't know how. They just pretend we now have this fucking 48 hours. Just fucking go and deal with it. Like, whatever, dude. Actually, tell the sheriffs, like, hey, we got attacked by more of these alien people. You should probably evacuate the whole fucking town, like, now, immediately. Fucking stupid, man. But yeah. But yeah, John still, like, he doesn't trust him. He doesn't fully respect him, but he accepts the line of command, essentially. So he didn't tell the Guardians about any of this. So he also brought the Green Lantern suit. And he just gets rid of the bird construct. It's like, oh, it doesn't mean anything. It's just the bird. And then he just gets rid of it. Like he's a ring himself. Like, I don't understand what the fuck the point. He can just get rid of it now. Like, there was no power in the ring he created it with. Like, did he create it without the ring? Didn't he actually need the ring? Was the ring already... the mechanics don't fucking add up. Drives me fucking insane. The power battery is so desaturated you can barely tell it's green in that shot. Yeah, they don't... There's a surprisingly little amount of green in this show about Green Lanterns. Anyway, Hal puts on that suit and goes to the Green Lantern planet. I don't know what it's called. Interesting enough, they don't give us like a little thing that says this is planet Flimflammery. But I guess it's like the Green Lantern. Sholo's okay now? I guess so. Wow. Okay. Where's my big walk stream? No, none of that this week, I'm afraid. Sorry. I'm in the EFAP mines with random, so we have to do it in about 2 weeks when everyone else is available again. Sorry. But yeah, he goes here where the prisoners are held, and he talks to Sinestro. Whoa. And he asks him, tell me everything about Manhunters. Like, well, they're just... If you actually have a Manhunter down there, this is going to be the second biggest threat you have to face right now, or you ever had to face. And then the episode ends. Also, is this a good-looking Sinestro? Wasn't Sinestro like red or something? Or does that depend on the comics? I'm kind of surprised how I do remember like tidbits of like Green Lantern stuff sometimes. Yellow, right? Was it yellow? Sinestro's red, right. High blood pressure. Sinestro Pascal. Mark Strong at some point. I have no idea. I just remember red. That's red. This guy just has a heart condition. Oh, darn it. So yeah. And then the episode ends. Good stuff. Good stuff. I don't know. They're not dealing with the fucking aliens that threaten to blow up the state. He uses like some really fucking stupid ways to test the fucking thing. He doesn't have his charger with him, so John can go back and get in this B-plot so he can learn about the fucking alien holocaust that they put in his fucking brain. Now I wonder if next episode is even gonna go right to this, or if we go back to the past, to the childhood or something. But that's the episode. That's it. That's it. It's not very interesting. It's really boring. And that action scene in the middle was just a state mandated fucking action scene. Like, he gets captured. Like, I don't know if I made this clear. John gets captured. He wakes up in the van. He starts beating on the guy, gets out of the van, runs through on the highway just to get captured again. Show's committed to spinning its wheels until the last 2 episodes of the season, where it will drop a season 2 cliffhanger. It's a very obvious pattern. That's a good shout, yeah. Green is stupid. Who cares about lore? Yeah. Sinestro is a red alien who was a Green Lantern and then started the Yellow Lanterns later on. Oh, he did the Yellow Lanterns. Oh, because I know about the Sinestro Corps. I don't know if those were supposed to be the Yellow Lanterns. According to Grace Randolph, episode 4 is where the show really gets going. How the fuck does she know? Why does she have more episodes than I? That's rude. This is a mystery box show. Yay! Hooray! These episodes could have been 40 minutes in a show that doesn't waste your time. Seeing the pattern again. It's just lots of fucking bullshit. Grace loves episode 4 of any show. They show another dong or something. In this one? Yeah, there's a dong in this. Oh, I mean in 4. Grace was like, a dong. I like that. Oh, boy. But yeah, Mark Strong at least looked the part. So yeah, that's that show. Very, very, very fun. It's not fun, I was lying. Yeah, there you have it. That's that. And that's all that's the things I had prepared for today. Chat, you got anything you want to talk about before I head out of here? I think I got all the super chats read out. Yeah, I think I'm on top here. Should be good. There are more Lantern Corps: Red Rage, Yellow Fear, Green Willpower. Yeah, I'm aware there's more of them. Same with the special effects budget till later on the season for a spectacular episode. Yeah, I mean, they should probably do something with, like, the constructs or something. Talk about how you refuse to stream video games. I mean, the plan is to do Halo 2 Legendary tomorrow. There's going to be a shit ton of streams, Wall, in the next couple of weeks. We got Onimusha, we got Wolverine, we got Silent Hill, we got Gears of War E-Day, Halo Legendary this week. I'm going to be streaming a lot. John is originally supposed to be a militant Black Panther-esque type with an architect degree who later became a U.S. Marine veteran with an architect engineering degree. Yeah. Liar. Will we have daily Forge dailies Trembos? No, I'm not going to go that far. I like these weekly ones so far. I think they're pretty fun. I kind of need like a standby screen or something, but I don't know how that would look like. This is very much still a work in progress, this whole Monday show thing. There might be more topics in the future or whatever. But it gives me a good opportunity to just talk about these shows that I don't really want to fully cover or anything, and just can just talk about them on here. Moodle turning into a sandpiker. Well, let's see what's up in Palestine or whatever they do these days. I don't know. Mega streaming Gears 2. Oh, I can send you over there then if you're still going. Metal has a better Charlie though. That's true. Yeah, these are neat. I'm glad people enjoy them. All I hear is Metal being big mad about the greatest show that Gunn has made since the last one. True. Oh boy. But hey, yeah, that's that for today, I guess. Let me just, no, I don't need Firefox. Go away. Where's my, oh god, I got too many tabs open. There is my YouTube studio. Give me 1 second here, guys. Stream settings, edit, customization, redirect, blab. Wait, Mark is not showing up on the. Is he still streaming? Or is he about to stream? Mark the Sheepork. Oh no, he's not streaming right now. You lied to me. Oh, weekly. Keep it up after 12 p.m. Thanks for that thing. You grab everyone leaving the GG daily streams. I see. Let's all get excited more than Superman. Sorry, Metal. That's my bad. He left earlier and said he was coming back on later today. Ah, okay. Well, too bad. But yeah, no problemo. Yes, no one live right now. There's a B sub upcoming thing, but that's not for another like 2 hours. So sorry, chat, I can't really send you anywhere. But hey, thank you all for hanging out. These are fun. I guess I'll be back with more of this on the next Monday. But for now, I shall bid you adieu, and we'll probably be back tomorrow with Halo 2 Legendary. So that's going to be painful for me and very fun for you guys. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the super chats and memberships. Very much appreciated as always. And I will see you all soon. Goodbye.